Hello and welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew and today we're going to talk about FidelityFX Super Resolution that was just released today. And we are going to talk about Dark Alliance as well as Sea of Thieves, the new DLC for that. So, if you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's get started with this discussion. So, yeah, FidelityFX Super Resolution. Okay, so I made a video about this a little while back, and clearly I was misinformed. Not misinformed. I got two technologies wrong. Okay, so basically, is what I'm most excited for is DirectML, which is Microsoft's solution to AI upscaling and stuff like that. That actually does run with hardware acceleration. So I was under the impression like that the FidelityFX Super Resolution was part of that and was going to encompass that, but apparently this FidelityFX Super Resolution is I mean, I've already clarified this on my channel too, but it is a software-based upscaler to upscale your image. And according to Digital Foundry, the video that I watched today says that it basically does okay on like geometry and stuff like that, but any kind of hair or vegetation and some other smaller detailed stuff, it's going to give you that fuzzy look, like the checkerboard rendering does. So essentially, it's basically another checkerboard rendering solution that does actually increase. I mean, you are going to get performance gains with it, and that, I mean, is definitely a good thing. Now, I know that PlayStation 5 can fully take advantage of FidelityFX Super Resolution, as can the Xbox Series X and S. The only thing that really separates those these consoles is that DirectX 12, DirectML will be a part of DirectX 12, so that will be usable on the Xbox Series X and S. I do not currently know if PlayStation has any type of hardware in the PlayStation 5 that can, you know, do something like this. I don't know what the geometry engine is. Nobody knows what the geometry engine is. Nobody has told us what the geometry engine does. So all we can do is speculate, and we don't really have anything out aside from Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart to speculate on. So we are just gonna, you know, kind of, I'm gonna temper my expectations for this this upcoming technology. You know, the DirectML and FidelityFX Super Resolution. I'm just gonna take a wait and see, you know, approach to this to see what actually can and will come out of it. Yeah, as far as I know, well, as far as I can see, like, it's not completely terrible, but it's not. It's in no way, shape, or form anything close to being a direct competitor to DLSS 2.0. So, yeah, I've tempered my expectations when it comes to it. I guess, you know, if people are going to use it, it's going to give us that checkerboard look, which is, you know, guys, at this point in time, like, it doesn't really necessarily matter. We're just going to have to let these developers do what they do best and continue to deliver amazing experiences that both look and perform good on our televisions and, you know, monitors and stuff. I do personally want some pretty graphics this generation, but, you know, at the same time, yeah, they're just, I mean, this generation's still pretty new, so we're just going to end up having to wait to see what really comes out of this. My fingers are crossed, and I'm hoping that we have a decent generation, you know, visually and performance-wise. After seeing, you know, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart and that Forza Horizon 5, I'm pretty stoked. I'm pretty excited about this generation. I do not think that we are going to be having that much of a problem. I mean, here shortly we are going to have Doom Eternal upgraded on Series X on the 29th, I believe, 28th and 29th, and that is going to be 4K 60 frames a second with ray tracing. So we're definitely going to see, you know, what id Software can accomplish on that engine with the power of the Xbox Series X. I'm pretty excited to see that. It already looked pretty freaking good on my Xbox One X, and it looks pretty good on my Xbox Series X. So I'm really hoping we could keep that 4K, as well as I'm curious to see how this ray tracing implementation is going to look on Doom Eternal here in the next few days. This week, you know, like I said, I'll be playing. Okay, so let's get into this Dark Alliance thing, okay? I had really high hopes for this game, really did. You know, guys, I'm not gonna say it's boring or anything. I'm not even gonna review it at this. Well, yeah, you know, guys, I turned it on. I played it for a few minutes. I lost interest in it extremely fast. Like, I have no desire to play this game. I just, you know, the controls feel kind of clunky. I mean, it doesn't feel completely terrible, but man, I don't know if I have the time to devote to a game that, you know, I don't know. There's other experiences that I would much rather spend my time with. So I don't think I'm going to review this game. I'm just going to have to go with the consensus on this, you know, and the consensus is it's not great. So everything that I've seen and I've experienced, like, I'm perfectly okay with stepping back from Dark Alliance and just letting, you know, and just letting it go. I don't want to taint your decision either way. I don't really want to create a bias when it comes to this game, because I'm not gonna go out of my way. I might try a little bit more this weekend, but, you know, the character design for me just isn't there. The overall, you know, combat just doesn't feel good to me. Like, not something that I really want to go out of my way to try anymore. Visuals, yeah, dude, this is hit or miss for me. So I'm thankful for Game Pass when it comes to this game, because this is a game that I would have bought purely out of, I would have spent money on this. I would have paid for it. Microsoft Game Pass saved me that money. Thank you, Game Pass. That is amazing. PlayStation guys, I don't know, man. I don't know if I could recommend this to you. I mean, me personally, I was pretty super hyped for it, and then playing it, yeah, I have no desire to continue playing this game. I would much rather go play Darksiders 2. Way better looking, funner game, man. So yeah, I would much rather play Darksiders 2 to get my fix for Dark Alliance. It just doesn't seem like a game that yeah, I was really interested in it, but yeah, I'm going with the consensus on this. I'm not going to say it's a bad game, because I'm not playing it. So what I've played and what I've experienced has basically told me, yeah, this isn't for you, man. And that sometimes happens with Game Pass games, you know, because if I didn't buy it and I play it for a couple of minutes, then I don't feel invested in it one way or another. So I just, you know, don't care. I'm sure that some people are going to find a way to like this game. Okay, there's always those people that can find a way to like things, and normally I am too. Like, if I would have spent money on it, I would have forced myself to play it more. But seeing as I didn't spend money, I don't have like any kind of I don't have any reason or any desire or anything to have to try this game. But so let's move forward with that. I did want to try it and play it like it, but yeah. So I'm gonna move forward to Sea of Thieves. Okay, now this is a game that I bought 3 years ago, and I did pay money for this game. This game launched bare bones, really nothing to do. I was, you know, it's not that I was, I was pretty disappointed, honestly, to tell you the truth, when I got it. I tried playing it a couple times by myself, and then, you know, once me and my friends actually started playing it, it was actually not a terrible experience. You know, I mean, like, we were learning how to sell a ship, and I mean, it was fun. It was fun. We were just selling around, and, you know, like just doing, you know, just just exploring. That's it. We didn't do any of the stuff to try to increase our character standing or anything like that. And I'm still basically at a beginning stage with my character. So we get this new update today that is a story arc that has, you know, this the Pirates of the Caribbean, which is freaking awesome. Like, I like the Pirates of the Caribbean, really good freaking franchise. I do love it. So I load in and I start playing this, you know, and like right out the gate, I'm noticing that the visuals look a lot more high fidelity than they did previously. I just tried this the other day. Like, I jumped on there and I was like, oh man, and I was looking at it, and like, this new version, not new version, but this update, to me it looks like there's more fidelity in it, and there's more there's more going on, because I noticed that I'm getting a lot of screen tearing. I am hoping that they can patch this out and fix this possibly, but I'm playing on Xbox Series X, and I'm getting some pretty terrible screen tearing. So that's leading me to believe that this has definitely got some higher fidelity visuals going on, because it does look clearly better than it did when I first bought it, and then just the other day playing it. So yeah, so but I played it for about an hour or so. You know, I'm just kind of exploring. I'm blown away with the fact that I get to play this game as a single player, and like it's cool, like it's fun. Like, I've actually spent some time. You know, if I get like even 5 or 6 hours of this, and it's like good story and stuff, man, I'd be happy with that. Like, I honestly would, because I've had this game now for 3 years. I bought it day one. I've spent maybe maximum 15 hours in there. So that's pretty cool. Like, I'm pretty excited about this. I do want to get back on there and play there. But I just wanted to get something out for you guys tonight, so that you guys could you know, because there's a little bit of news tonight, and I kind of wanted to cover this FidelityFX Super Resolution thing. For those, you know, that might not understand it, and, you know, for myself, you know, because this was something that I was looking forward to. Well, I mean, it is, but it isn't. So, like I said, for some reason I thought that the DirectML was part of this. Was part of it, and it's not. It's completely separate technologies or whatever. But yeah, so recap, you know, FidelityFX Super Resolution is out now. It is going to start being used by developers. It does provide performance at the cost of, you know, I mean, like, looking, you know, checkerboardy, but and then we've got, you know, Dark Alliance. I doubt I'm going to play it again. I might try it. I mean, it was free. I might give it one more shot, you know, this weekend, but I'm not going to try to touch it. Well, no, I probably won't touch it this weekend, because Scarlet Nexus comes out on Friday, and I've already pre-ordered that. So no, I'm probably not going to touch Dark Alliance at all this week again. I will be playing my Sea of Thieves and then Scarlet Nexus right when that launches. So basically my week is pretty full with that. Whew. I will do some more videos and stuff and get on this, guys. I don't know what's going on with me right now, why I'm yawning, why I'm so tired, man. It's getting hot, and like we've had some of the hottest heat here in Utah that we've had in a long time. So I mean, like, clearly global warming is real. I don't know, they've been telling me since I was a little kid that, you know, the sea levels were going to rise and stuff every 10 years, and I don't know. I think it's just another one of them droughts, you know. I mean, all the way back in biblical times, you know, you're always hearing about droughts and stuff like that. So I don't know. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, if it is global warming, hopefully one day we can figure it out. But until then, we're probably going to be cooking our asses off. So, yeah, if you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm definitely going to be continuing to put videos out, whether you like it or not. So I'll definitely see you in the next one. Have a good night, man. Thanks. Bye.